Says I'm live here. All right. I am live, I believe. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Hello? All right, it's my first time doing this, so hopefully I'll just wait a couple minutes, see if anybody else comes on here. Wait a minute, 2 minutes. Making sure my glasses are. I'm not going there. Okay. Again, this is my first time doing this. I hope you can hear me. It says that my microphone was on. Camera's on. You can obviously see me. I'll wait about 20 more seconds and I'll just start my yammering. Okay. Hey, everybody. Yogi here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Just wanted to get a couple things out of the way. Like I said, this is my first ever live stream, so I don't know what to, I don't know what to expect. I've kind of watched other people doing live streams and stuff like that, but I am going to, first of all, say that tomorrow, which will be Friday the 3rd, I'm going to be having some surgery done. So prayers would be appreciated. Nothing like crazy major, but just had to take care of something. So get a little bit of surgery done tomorrow. So my Labor Day weekend will not be as fun as most other people. So with that being said, keep it clean. Try not to be too crazy. Like I said, you can ask me anything, almost anything. I will answer to the best of my knowledge. I'm old, so don't hold that against me. But I do not see any posts or anything. Let's see. Oh, there's one from Sue Hoke. Hi, really enjoy your videos. Of all the places you visited, which are your favorites? Of all the places that I have visited, which are my favorites? St. Augustine, Florida. I just something about that town. I know it's kind of tourist trappy, but I really like St. Augustine and the South. I mean, I love being down there, being in the South. Galveston was pretty neat, which the videos are showing up now from my trip last month to New Orleans. Oh, that's another thing too. I mean, we were down in New Orleans at the beginning of July, and as you know, Hurricane Ida went through, so it's kind of a bummer to see that happen after being there and seeing how cool it is down there. I just hope that everybody's can get back to normal as soon as possible. And on the East Coast too, New York's really getting hammered by this thing. I guess they had 13 inches of rain in an hour yesterday. That's crazy. So they're having flooding problems on the East Coast. Yeah, New Orleans. Let's see, San Diego. Well, see, these are places that I haven't. These are places I've been to um, before I started my channel. So I'll stick with since I've been filming the episodes. So probably New Orleans and St. Augustine, Savannah, Savannah too. I like the older cities, the history, the architecture. It's all pretty cool. Hmm. Let's see, what else do I like to do? Anybody else? Anybody else got anything? Everybody across the street. Let's see. What do I like to do? I like to. Well, I haven't done it as much. I'm a musician. I used to play drums. I hate to say it in past tense but I really haven't been playing them. To be honest with you, I did a road trips with Yogi video. I don't know, 6 months ago, playing along with some songs, and I thought I'd post it. And so I played drums for about 30 years. Been in some bands. Was recently in a band for 18 years, actually, but some things, a lot of things happened. I've talked about it on my channel, the COVID thing. Last year, last year was pretty rough for a lot of us. So I basically kind of, even before that, I kind of just lost the desire to keep doing the original music thing. I used to be totally against playing cover bands. I didn't want to copy anybody else's music. I wanted to play music that we created. But I just never thought I would come to the point where I guess I'd rather play cover music now than play original music, because it's much easier to be brutally honest. You can make money, good money, covering, being a cover band and playing other people's music as opposed to being an original band. I don't know why people come out to see you play, Tom Petty or somebody else's music, but they're familiar with that kind of music, so they know all about, they know the artist, as opposed to original music where they don't really know the artists and what they play. And just kind of fell out of favor for me. I honestly haven't played, I think, since that video was the last time I played the drums. So they're just sitting in my basement right now. I like to play other things. I mean, I can play guitar, I can play keyboards. Not as well, obviously, but I dabble with the keyboards and the guitars and stuff like that. I'm also a huge fan of fall and Halloween. Love me some Halloween, and that's gonna be having them Halloween videos coming up shortly. That's gonna be great. I always look forward to getting into those places, checking out and see what they have. There is one place in town here. There's a Spirit Halloween in the city I live in, and a little bit farther south where I kind of do my work. I'm a delivery person. I do, like, the delivery services. So I go down a little bit south of here to a little town slash, it's village actually, called Menominee Falls, and they have a couple of places that are popping up there now, and I'll probably go in there. And there's one, Halloween Express. Not to be biased or anything, but I worked with Halloween Express for 3 years, And I went there last year. It was during COVID and everything, so it was kind of weird. But I went there and shot that video, and that turned out to be my highest viewed video as of right now. It's like, I don't know, over 7,000 views, I think, which is pretty crazy. Thinking, I just started this in April of last year, I think it was, because it was just I was out of work because I had an injury to my left arm and shoulder, and then COVID hit like right after I was pulled out of work, and so I'm like sitting around going stir crazy, going, okay, what can I do? I can't go to work. Let's see what I can do here. So I talked to my wife, and she said, well, I said, I always wanted to do something like this, so I bought a lower priced sport camera, like a GoPro, but on Amazon for like $50 or something like that, and just started shooting videos. And after a couple of episodes, I think of the seventh or eighth episode, I was able to get a GoPro 8, which is what I still use. I don't have an external microphone for it. I just basically fly solo with the GoPro Hero 8. And let's see. Yeah, so it's been fun. I've been doing this now for a year and a half or so. Not even a year and 4 months. And I just kind of checked before I came on here, and I have 249 or 48 subscribers, which is great. I'm not one of those people that want to would it be nice to have thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of viewers? Absolutely, or subscribers, but just letting it grow organically, and one subscriber at a time. I mean, if you like the content, that's great. I'm not as smooth as some of these other people out there. Therefore, my greenness shows, as far as sometimes when I'm filming my videos, sometimes you like them, and sometimes you look at them and go, not as exciting as the other one. But I basically film stuff that I enjoy filming. Like one episode will be downtown French Quarter. A lot of people it's got over 100 views or something like that. People seem to enjoy that video as opposed to, let's say, the drive from New Orleans to Galveston, where it's mostly, viewing. You're seeing, those things captivate me though. I mean, if I'm driving and it's like really open and you see those beautiful clouds up there and everything, and you know it's a little different from where I live. It's more hilly and stuff in the area where I live, and it's just makes it more. It's just kind of cool to see that and to be able to capture that on camera. What basically what one person thinks, oh god, well, I see that every day. It's nothing. But for me, it's kind of cool to like drive through those pop-up showers down in New Orleans area in Texas, and to be sitting there in a downpour and you're looking at blue sky ahead. It's like, granted, that happens all the time for most people. I mean, you're in a quick shower or something like that. But up here in Wisconsin, where I live, people are we tend to not have these pop-up showers as often. We have our gray days are pretty much gray, or if we have a storm come through, it's here for half hour. But it seems like this summer it seemed like there were more pop-up storms, kind of like the kind you have down south. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Again, I hope. Yeah, I think you can hear me. It sounds like my. It looks like my microphone thing is. I'm seeing the little lines light up when I talk. So, I know things that distract me. Hey, squirrel. What else? I have a beautiful wife. I have two handsome older boys. Well, one's a man, one's a 21-year-old, and one's a 16-year-old. So I have my beautiful family. And when I am on the road, I do miss them very much. And it's nice to have something to look forward to when you come back home. And what else can I talk about? Horror movies. Ooh, that's not horror movies. That's Sue Hulk again. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Um, Anywhere in the world, where would I go? Hmm, Milwaukee. Always wanted to go to Milwaukee. I'm joking. Milwaukee is like 25 miles that way. so, hmm. I would love to visit the UK, check out all the architecture, London, even Ireland, Scotland. Um, I always want to check out like the Tower of London, um, old castles, that kind of thing. Um, spooky 1930s Universal classic horror, spooky castles in England, that type of thing. I always wanted to visit the UK. Um, where else would I like to visit? Hmm. See, my older son, he's been lucky. He's the world traveler in our family. Um, he's been to Greece. He went with his band to Greece, and he also visited a friend in Austria one summer for a couple weeks. So he is the world traveler of the family. The rest of us, San Diego's as far west as we've gone, and east, I would have to say, what the Smoky Mountains, probably. I've never been east of the Smoky Mountains. I know, shame on me, but Gettysburg, such history there. I mean, even if the question is travel anywhere in the world, I still think like Gettysburg would be a great bucket item. Listen, it's not that far. Honestly, it's like a 10-hour drive from where I am. So maybe next summer you'll hit Gettysburg. Where else would I have liked to visit it? As I'm scanning the globe in my head. Yeah, I think it's just the UK. You know, I think the United Arab Emirates. That's kind of a cool little area, like right in the middle of the desert. You got these huge buildings, and you got all this. It's like you're going through Chicago or Atlanta. But it's in the middle of the desert. So that'd be kind of a neat little place to check out as well. That's about it though, as far as places in the world. Um, I have mentioned, okay, I talked about fall, and I'm a big Halloween fan, but I'm sporting the Halloween shirt. It's kind of backwards. Well, at least it looks backwards on here, but I'm sporting the classic Halloween shirt. I love horror movies. I've loved them since I was a kid. They used to scare the bejeebas out of me. There was one movie, I believe it came out in 1976. It was called Burnt Offerings. It starred Oliver Reed, Betty Davis, Karen Black. Um, I watch it now and I'm like, what in the world was I scared about? But there was this one scene in particular where Oliver Reed's doing some yard work, and he's out on the lawn. And he's sipping a beer, and all of a sudden, this old timey Model T car starts coming up the driveway, and it turns out to be like a caretaker or something from 100 years ago or something like that. And he pulls up, and this guy just looks at him with this real, he's like this grin, but he's got sunglasses on, so he can't see his eyes. But he has this poo eating grin on his face, and that for some reason, while we try reconnecting, hmm, okay, It just said that my connection was unstable and I reconnected. So I don't know if I cut out there for a little bit. I hope I didn't. Um, I do see some another person in the chat room. If they want to comment or throw a question at me, it's pretty much open. What other movies? While I'm waiting to get another question here. So Bird Offerings kind of scared me as a kid. Salem's Lot, the TV movie, that scared the daylights out of me too. When Barlow first appeared, when the guy's in the jail and he's kind of getting his bearings together, and he looks up, and all of a sudden Barlow's like, ah. That was a scary scene for me as a kid. But I've always loved horror movies. Not necessarily bloodier the better. Just I love the old Universal classics. In my opinion, those are still to this day better. Anything older is to me better than most of the movies today. I mean, I've seen some pretty interesting movies. Human Centipede, that was a crazy movie. I just watched a movie called Midsummer or something like that. That is a bizarre movie. It's on Prime Video, and it's just I couldn't watch the whole thing. It was just too weird. And it was under horror movies, and so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, Midsummer, what the heck is that? So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I didn't even finish the whole movie. It was terrible. But to each their own. What else? What else does Yogi like to do? If I'm not road tripping and I'm not working, I sit home and read. I watch TV too much. I am actually reading a book I got at the Myrtles Plantation when we stayed there. It's called The History and Haunting of the Myrtles Plantation. It's by Rebecca Pittman. It's pretty good. It's a pretty detailed account of a pretty big book on the history and the hauntings of the Myrtles Plantation. So I've been reading that. I like to listen to podcasts. I was a huge music head. I really don't listen to music as much anymore. I'd rather listen to an audiobook or a podcast. Again, maybe it's because I'm getting older. I don't know. Things change. Let's see what else. I love candy corn. I know there's a lot of candy corn haters out there, but I like candy corn. Candy corn's good. Brock's. It's got to be Brock's. Brock's has the best candy corn in my opinion. It's got this like buttery texture. You just can't beat it. I don't know. My opinion. Let's see what else. I'm going to be uploading an episode tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Chicago time, Central Standard Time. It is going to be a continuation of Galveston, downtown Galveston area. There's a cruise terminal. Kind of check out some more stuff down there in Galveston. Galveston was the downtown area was surprisingly pretty cool. I didn't know what to expect getting there. Never been there before. And I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it's if you watch the last video that I uploaded of downtown, you can see it's kind of touristy, and the architecture is really cool. It's got that, like I was seeing in the video, kind of an Old West meets Bourbon Street almost kind of look to it. A lot of shops. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And then after the Galveston, we started making our way back. There's probably going to be one more Galveston video after the one I upload tomorrow. And then we head back. We do some driving through. We go through Texas, and we drove from Galveston to Tulsa was the next stop. So there's going to be one or two videos on Tulsa because Route 66 connects on there, and that's always been on my bucket list to do Route 66. So even though I didn't get to do a ton of it, I got to do some of it, and it was not disappointing. I love Route 66, and I thought it was well worth the wait, I guess. I mean, I'd like to get more west, check out like Oatman. Gosh, there's so many towns. What's the town? Winslow, Arizona. I had the Eagles song going in my head, and I was trying to get to that part. Standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the West. I always like ghost towns. That's another thing that I'm pretty big on. I like going. I like to check out more like ghost towns. There's Bisbee in California that I'd like to check out sometime. Goldfield, which is in Arizona. I didn't realize how close we were to Goldfield. We were there in 2018, and we went through Phoenix. We saw a Brewer game in a Milwaukee Brewer spring training game in not Chandler. Where are they at now? Maryville. And I guess Goldfield is 20 minutes or so away. I mean, it's not a true ghost town. It's kind of, a tourist spot, but it still would have been neat to check out. But yeah, I'd like to hit some stuff in the West at some point. Maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. I'm pretty much done with long trips for this year. It's not very easy for me to do because I still have to, work and provide for the family, and it's just not easy. Like some of these guys that have been on YouTube for 10 years. They're doing well enough where they can just get up and go. As of this point, I really can't. I'm going to try to get a lot of like some Halloween stores filmed, haunted attractions. I'm going to try to get some haunted attractions done. We actually, my sister and I run a ghost tour up here in Wisconsin, up in the town of Appleton. It's called the Appleton Haunted Histories and Mysteries Tour. So we're going to do that. We were going to start this month, but since I'm having my surgery tomorrow, we decided to hold out and not start that up until October. So Friday and Saturday nights in October, we'll be doing the ghost tour, and hopefully it'll pick up, because last year with COVID, it was rough. It was really, really rough doing those ghost tours last year. And for me personally, I have to drive from where I am like 60 miles one way to go do those ghost tours. So to go up there and either have two people or nobody at all was kind of, frustrating, but we thought we'd give it a shot. We thought people would at least want to get out even with their masks on, but just didn't happen last year. So this year, hopefully it'll be better. So we're doing that. And you know what? I think I'm going to call it a chat. First one, got the first one in the book. I thank Sue for posting those questions. And, I was seeing it fluctuate a little bit as far as how many people are on here. But, I'll keep doing them. And as maybe more people will be interested in checking them out. But thought I'd give it a shot, see if people were interested in what I do or what I don't do. So again, prayers for tomorrow would be appreciated. I'm going to be getting some surgery done. And other than that, just remember to like and share and subscribe to my channel if you like what the content I've been providing. And you can also go to www.patreon.com/road trips with Yogi, each word with a capital letter, capital R for road, T for trips, W for with, and Y for Yogi. And go on that, go check out and see what I have to offer there. And if you can kindly help kind of support my channel in any way, that'd be great. I am trying to make it so I can do more trips and get out to more places, but any help would be appreciated. Anything you can donate would be appreciated. And if you can't, subscribe, watch the videos, enjoy the videos. I make them because it's something I enjoy doing, and you know, that's about all I got. All right, folks. Thanks for checking in on this live chat. I appreciate it. And until the next episode, which will be tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I am Yogi, and I am out of here.